Now we're going to talk about the California mom and PTA president who was framed by fellow parents planting drugs in her car. Kelly Peters is speaking out for the first time since a jury awarded her nearly $6 million in damages. ABC's Chris Connolly has her story.
I won my lawsuit, and it's basically finally all over.
For Kelly Peters, vindication after a 6-year-long nightmare. A warm-hearted PTA mom from Irvine, California, framed by scheming, vindictive parents. A jury earlier this month awarding her $5.7 million in damages.
What does that money represent to you?
Years of hard labor, stress, changes, terrible changes.
Life-altering changes that began in 2010 when this woman, attorney Jill Easter, hurled wild accusations at Peters after Easter's child was delayed at school pickup. In 2011, Jill's then-husband Kent Easter, also a lawyer, made a call to police using an alias.
I'm concerned one of the parent volunteers there may be under the influence or using drugs.
The cop dispatched to the school's parking lot, discovering these illicit items in Peters' car.
I'm just thinking, the whole world is looking at this right now. And I said, please, they're not mine.
Tests showed the Easter's DNA on stuff in Peters' car. That phone call, police traced it to this Newport Beach hotel. That man on hotel surveillance, Kent Easter.
The pieces started to come together.
Kelly was cleared. The Easters charged with false imprisonment for Kelly's bogus bust. Jill copped a plea. Kelly's testimony putting Kent away for 180 days. Months later, Kelly's attorney deposing a defiant Kent in this exclusive video.
Sir, did you knowingly participate in a scheme with your wife to frame Kelly Peters?
No.
Yet he'd sing a different tune at the civil trial, admitting under oath he'd planted those drugs.
He also said Kelly didn't do anything to my son. It was all made up. That made me start crying.
He tried to fall on his sword and say, well, I admit it, I did it. I think the jury saw through that.
Hard to say when Kelly might see some of that $5.7 million, but for now, she's proud to have taken on her one-time accusers. Robin?
All right, Chris, thank you.